Pyrite Town is a little bit different. Pyrite Town is not as beautiful as Fennac City, but there's certainly a lot going on. There's nothing special behind this bookshelf. So there's something special behind this bookshelf. Throw another Pokeball at a Mischievous. Okay, well, we're off to Pyrite Town, but before we go, we gotta check out our new friend here, good old Crocodile. Doing kind of a little dance there, I like it. He's doing a little jig. We don't know tons of information about this Crocodile yet, but he's definitely gonna get put in the party. I'll put him ahead of Umbreon for now, as you can see. Oh, I thought we could go to Pyrite Town, but I guess we're going to the construction lot instead. And here we are. Very decrepit area that we're building. What are we building here, folks? Y'all come back visit when we're done here. There'll be a Colosseum on top of that tower. Amazing stuff. Alright, cool. Oh, okay, now we can go to Pyrite Town. It all makes sense now. We drive, we got a little side cabby. Espeon and Umbreon have been relegated back into the Pokeballs. Unfortunate for them. Oh, this OST goes crazy. Listen to that bass. Listen to the bass. Ah, Mr. Johnson. Give a man a break here. Alright, fine. I'll let you off easy. Alright, there he goes. And this guy... definitely not suspicious. Okay, never mind. I take it back immediately. I take it all back. Pyrite Town is a little bit different. Pyrite Town is not as beautiful as Fennac City, but there's certainly a lot going on. Are you trying to sell me something? Well, I don't need anything. Please leave. Valid. Here we are. Oh, there's that guy. There's the guy from before. You see, Chief, there's talk that dogs have been witnessed using strange Pokemon. Chief? You're not the Chief, I beg your pardon. Oh, Chief, there you are. You're such a kidder. Listen, brother, you cannot just be telling incredibly important information, probably secret information that you shouldn't share. You can't just be saying that to random folks. Hello, Sherrills. This seems to be the jail cell for all these little criminals. Who's this guy? What have you done? I can't talk to you, but he's staring daggers at me. I'm gonna go away now. Oh, here they are. The boys are here. The boys are here. After we blew our last chance, we couldn't go back. So we turned ourselves in for stealing that truck, and here we are. If we stayed here, we'd be safe.
The name's Duking. I run a Colosseum here. If you want to enter a battle, go see the Colosseum's receptionist. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy.
Are you sure? Need to rearrange your pens here again or something? What's going on? There's nothing special behind this bookshelf. So there's something special behind this bookshelf. Oh, there are just 3 children in here. Duking, you've got a lot of explaining to do. Are you Papa's friends? I'm Marcia. I'm pleased to meet you. But sorry, we're busy. We're talking about something that's quite important. My sister hasn't done anything but glitch out for the last 5 days. I'm so concerned. I want to play house. I want my sister back. How much more are you going to take from Miror B and his stooges? They're using you and the Colosseum. What's the matter with you? Have they sucked the spirit right out of you? Have they sucked the soul right out of you? Brother, you need to relax. So you just clam up. I've lost faith in you. Brother, you're talking a lot of craziness and madness for someone of your size compared to someone who could literally bend you like a straw. Oh, that man went out there as Silver. He's Duking's friend. Okay, well, Silver was quite upset about something. Unfortunate. Hello, friend. Oh, look what we have here. You're quite the height. Okay. Hey, oh, everyone stop. It's Emok, brother of the Joker. Melvin, brother of the Joker.
Melvin, brother of the Joker. Oh, hi, I am Melvin, the brother of the Joker.
I started watching a Nostalgia Critic video again, and it actually wasn't that bad. He puts a lot of effort into his videos. Some of the stuff that he kind of criticizes is a bit like on the nose, like who actually cares about that in a film? But generally speaking, it was like an okay watch. There was a time where I was trying to convince my friends that I actually preferred the Nostalgia Critics reviews over Angry Video Game Nerd, and that didn't age well, I'll tell you that much for free. Oh, what's going on here? It was here in this square that I saw that strange Pokemon. You are aware that's a circle, aren't you? So we just got to talk to all of these bystanders and see if they got anything to say to us. Ride a Vant. Mischievous and a Skitty. Now, if I'm recalling correctly, we're going to be putting this snag machine to good use quite soon. Misdreavus is another shadow Pokemon. It's not that great. I'll try and catch it, but I'm probably not going to use Misdreavus generally. Oh my god, that did 0 damage. Maybe I should use Misdreavus. Maybe I should. How much is the Shadow Ball going to do? Oh my lord in heaven. That thing just took out Espeon in one hit. Crocodile is an ugly looking guy, isn't he? I kind of forget how ugly looking Crocodile truly is. He's got like a leotard built into his body, and he looks like a giant egg. Pokeball go! It's time. Let's see how many rolls we get. I can see it being a quick and easy catch. Misdreavus, you don't stand a chance. Oh. I see. Another Shadow Ball. I can't see this doing too much damage to Umbreon or Crocodile. What on earth? Why is this thing so strong? Okay. He's entered Hyper Mode. So what that means is his moves do more damage. I think they do like critical hits, but he takes more health as well. So what you can do, I don't know if you saw it on the menu, there's this little call option. If you call a Pokemon that's in Hyper Mode, you're able to get it out of Hyper Mode, and it lowers the gauge that they've got there a little bit. So we'll call it. Throw another Pokeball at a Misdreavus. And let's see if our luck is a little bit better this time. Okay, it's considerably worse. Never mind. Crocodile! Don't do this, Crocodile! You can see, though, his bar's lowered. One thing I did forget. So once you lower the bar, sometimes you learn a move. So in this instance, Crocodile's learned Scary Face. Oh, what I can do, actually. Let me try and see if I can remember the trick. So what you're supposed to do, there's like a glitch in the game where you can do this infinitely, where you throw a Pokeball. So I'm going to use this, but then in the second Pokemon, you rearrange the items. Is that how it works? We're about to see. I might have got that wrong. We'll see. I'm not going to abuse that glitch, to be honest with you, because it's a little bit boring, a little bit dead. It kind of removes any kind of risk of not catching Pokemon. So what the glitch was supposed to do is it's supposed to give you the same amount of items. So I had 7 Pokeballs when I threw that, so I should have 6 left. Let's buy a couple more Pokeballs. Oh, they've got great balls as well. I didn't even see that. Okay, let's get some great balls as well. Welcome to the Pyrite Super Grand Hotel. This hotel gives very, very concerning vibes. I mean, you got drinks here. Is that Imakuni? Have you ever been in those hotels? Or have you ever seen those hotels that have like themed rooms? So this is the sunshine room. Look how bright, look how shiny. You even got your own lights in here. It's beautiful. Look at this plant. In here, we've got the woman room. This room has a woman in it. This is room 3. This is the potions room. Can you see these little potions here on the side? Don't drink them. And number 4 is the boy room. And there he is, muttering in his sleep. Oh God, I don't know what he's got on this table. But if he doesn't wake back up, at least we'll know why. We're against Ryder Nova this time. I don't know who this guy's got. We shall see. It's Noctowl and Ladybird. So Noctowl is an interesting Pokemon. Ladybird is not. This is a gross Pokemon. I don't want to be anywhere near it. We're sticking with the Crocodile and Espeon. And our Noctowl friend here is the Shadow Pokemon, which we will just target straight away. Because what the hell is that Ladybird really going to do? Use a Shadow Rush to see how much that does. Okay, we take it down to half. Has anyone seen that video? It's kind of circulating around on socials where it's a guy who I think is pranking his mum about aliens coming down to Earth. And the mum is like freaking out. She's like genuinely scared. But the best thing about it is like throughout the video, she's like, I told you. I told you this would happen. This is going to happen sooner or later.
See, I told you guys we needed a fucking plan. We need a fucking... Call Ronnie. Call Anthony.
Oh, they're saying aliens.
What? Oh, dear God.
It is such a funny video, though. It is a very, very funny video. It reminds me of, what's it called? Oh my God, what is it called? The musical. What's the musical called? Oh, Noctowl's using Fly. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch it when it's up there. Hey, get down. Am I just going to miss? I've never done this before, I don't think. Oh, it does still catch it. Oh, he's on the ground again. Okay. Yes! We got a permanently flying Noctowl. Perfect. And he's got a Wingull. Was War of the Worlds a thing in the US? It was definitely a thing in the UK because it got played on the radio. back in like the 70s or something like that. And I think people legitimately believed that the events that were happening in the story were real. When's the last time I actually sat down and listened to the radio properly? I don't listen to the radio anymore. I used to listen to the radio all the time as a kid. I used to listen to the radio all the time when I was going to school with my dad. We'd always listen to the radio as we're getting there, but I don't really listen to the radio anymore. Spotify's just kind of removed the necessity for it. For me anyway, not just generally. I'm sure a lot of people still listen to the radio. The radio stations I used to listen to a lot were like Smooth FM and Rock FM and stuff like that. So I got a lot of my 80s tastes, because when I stayed over at a friend's house, they would usually have the radio on like all night. I guess they didn't like sleeping in silence, which I can't sleep in silence now either. I like listening to something whilst I sleep. Oh my god, this Croconaw needs to be called again. I didn't even realize. Right, whatever. Let's go Confusion. I'm calling this Croconaw every day of the week. I'm checking in on it, making sure it's okay. Have you got enough food? Are you feeling poorly? Have you taken your medicine? Anyway, we got Shadow Flaffy here. I forgot to talk about this guy. Shadow Flaffy is around. Let's see if a Pokeball will suffice. Let's see if a Pokeball will do the trick. And whilst I'm doing that, I'll give Croconaw a little helping hand. Maybe I'll give the trainer a little helping hand. 1 out of 2 out of 3 out of caught. Look at that. Flaffy is caught. And in the PC story system, evidently. What would you do if aliens attacked? See, now that I've talked about War of the Worlds and I've talked about that video, I'm thinking to myself, what would I actually do if aliens attacked? What if, actually, not even what if aliens attacked, but what if aliens just came to Earth and we're just here? Like, you open the door, you open the little window. Let's paint this scenario, right? I'm asleep. It's like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. Here's the PC, by the way. Here's a little restoration point that I don't tell you about. You don't need to pay $100 to the big corporations. You don't need to pay $100 to big hotel. You can heal right here in this dingy little area. Think about Phoenix City Stadium compared to Pyrite Town Stadium. Look at the difference. Have they had the same amount of funding? Not for me to say. I don't run the government. Does this place even have a government? Anyway, going back to the more important situation. There's an alien. 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm dead asleep. I hear a little tapping on the door. I hear a little... I'm like, what's that? I open the door. I open the window. Maybe I shouldn't open the window straight away. I look out the window. I see a little grey alien. What would I do in that situation? I don't know what the answer is. What's the right answer in that situation? I would say, hello. And then the conversation would start. I'd like to hope. Does he speak English? Maybe he just speaks in little beeps and boops. Maybe he speaks in little rolls of tongues. Here he is. There's the new alien that we're trying to catch. Speaking of aliens. Speaking of little aliens. Here's Slugma. One of them's alright, the other one's an alien. You know? I was talking to a friend about this the other weekend when we were on lockdown. We made this joke about an Arctic Monkey song. Of course, we had to change the lyrics to, well, last night these two bouncers and one of them's alright, the other one's an alien. And what would you do in that situation? I don't know. What would you do in that situation? You queue up for the club. You get your ID out. You're like, sir, I'd like to enter this establishment. And then one of them says, all right, this looks good. Passes it to his fellow bouncer one. And the other bouncer goes, one of them's he's got a little radio on his pocket. I don't know if that's to his fellow staff. That might be to his friends. That might be to his friends in galaxy number 374. I don't know. One thing I will say, this Croconaw... That's not even what I was going to say about Croconaw. I was going to say that the good thing about Croconaw is he's level 30, when eventually we'll be able to evolve him, because he's not getting experience right now. Eventually we'll be able to evolve him, and then he'll evolve into Feraligatr straight away, because he'll be level 30. He's ready to evolve. That being said, this thing needs to be called every 4 minutes, and I'm not happy about it. I hope you like my show, but now it's time for me to go. Alright? And your Slugma is mine, and you are going to jail. That doesn't rhyme. Unfortunately, it is the truth, though. Get out of here, Long. Well, last night these two bouncers, and one of them's alright, the other one's an alien. Sure thing, battling fans is always welcome. Who have you got for us to snag? Quagsire and Psyduck. Two pretty cool Pokemon. Unfortunately for me, it's Quagsire that we have to catch, which, again, Quagsire is really good. Quagsire is a funny guy. I've got a lot of time for Quagsire. However, here's the problem, here's the deal. I already have Croconaw, and I don't want to double up. Although Quagsire is quite literally the best Pokemon in the game, I don't want to do it. I've learned a new move, it's Bite. Let's focus Quagsire. I don't think this will take him out of confusion in a Shadow Rush, because Quagsire is pretty bulky. You see that? This Shadow Rush isn't going to take him out. No way, no how. Half health. We'll take that. Quagsire uses Surf. Quagsire would make a good alien. I'm not off the alien topic yet. I'm still thinking about aliens. I was big into YouTube as a kid, man. I was really big into YouTube. Like, Let's Plays I was massive into. I used to watch a lot of different videos. Like, I think YouTube pretty much replaced TV for me. After... I used to watch it a lot. I think the first ever video I watched was the Angry Video Game Nerd's first video. I'm pretty sure that at least one of the first videos I watched was one of his first video. Because what was it? It was was it Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? Was that AVGN's first video? Oh no, it wasn't Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It was Simon's Quest, wasn't it? Simon's Quest was his first one. I think he did Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde maybe a little bit later. It's weird to think how much he's influenced, like, the whole of just review culture, gaming culture. Yeah, that guy he's changed the game. He truly has changed the game. He took us all back to the past for a good reason. And Divil, I've caught you Quagsire, and he's very upset about it. I don't blame you. You might not even know it's a Shadow Pokemon. I might have just stolen one of your Pokemon. They've got very strange names in this game. I don't. Is that controversial? But yeah, they've all got very strange names in this game. Again, just going against the traditional Pokemon way, where all of them would just call like Sam or Joe. Anyway, let's throw the Pokeball at his Skiploom and let's see if we can catch it. Easy money, another Shadow Pokemon caught. We're doing well. We're doing well.